What's good, YouTube? We are back. Another video. It's been a minute, I feel like, but maybe it hasn't. I've just been busy. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about the 997. I got to wash it because I'm going to a car show tomorrow. So what I'm doing is I want to pretty much give you guys a rundown of everything that I've done to the car, where I'm at as far as cost, and how the whole process has been building out this car. I've had it for about 7 or 8 months. I purchased it in like June or July. I didn't get the car until much later after that, but had it for a while. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and wash and nice quick clean, and then we'll talk about everything that I've done so far. A lot of it can be referenced back to my channel, but I just wanted to give you guys a detailed description, and also give you guys like a cost of pretty much how I got the car from stock, almost 100,000 miles, to where it is now, with this current configuration, and also plans for the future with this car specifically. So let's get this thing cleaned up. Right, so I guess since I'm starting on the wheels, we can talk about the wheels. All right, let me get my, what do I need? Oh, wheel cleaner. I need wheel cleaner. So the wheels are 19-inch augment wheels, from Augment Wheels. They're in Canada. Great wheels, great finish, great customer service. I mean, just fitment is absolutely perfect. And yeah, I love them. Definitely I think it makes the car, like as far as the color and everything, pop. You know, it just makes it pop so much more. Like, I love it. You guys let me know what you guys think of the wheel combination selection. You know, if there's something you would do. I know I don't really talk about like what I'm gonna do with my cars too often, but I remember I did kind of talk about it to a few of my local friends or local people here, and you know, they was like, I don't know about gold, man. I was like, nah, just trust me. And yeah, it came out great. Super happy with it. Yeah. So yeah, these. And then I got Advan V601s Apex wheels or tires on here, and yeah, they perform very well. Great tire for the money. Probably one of my favorites, honestly. I know a lot of people swear by Michelin, which is great. Michelin is great, but I just wanted to try something different. So yeah, I think all in all, like the wheel and tire setup was about maybe about $6,000 or something like that. Wheels are coated. So yeah, $6,000 for the wheels and tires on this thing. But couldn't be more happier with how they've turned out. So yeah, I have my water hose. This is essentially, I mean, honestly, this is my daily driver. I drive this more so than any other car now that it's back. Yep. This thing turns heads, man. People are like, I think because it's fishbowl too, you can see the interior. So people see it and it is like, got the double take. It's pretty awesome. Especially for a car that's, I mean, it's almost 20 years old. It's 06. That's the thing about Porsche, man. Like, they just do it so right. You know, I got a car that's 20 years old. And I get more looks in this thing than I do my 992. Pretty legit. I guess also while I'm down here doing the wheels, what else? So you guys saw from my previous video where I did the full suspension overhaul. So BC Racing coilovers with Swiss springs, 6K up front, 10K in the rear. I think it's absolutely perfect. I did the extended dampenings, so you can actually adjust the dampenings for the rear just by reaching in the back. So that one's at almost the stiffest because the engine's back there and the recoil to kind of keep it from bottoming out as much. It still does every so often, but it's not as bad. But so yeah, did that. Did all new control arms, the entire kit from FCP Euro. That was like $1,500 just for that. But you know, being that I installed these things myself, I do save a lot of money there. BC Racing coilovers, I got those through my aftermarket source company, so I paid, you know, cost for those about $1,500. So yeah, that's $3 grand in just suspension, I think. And also did new brakes. So these are what brakes did I get? I want to say Accabono, but they're, you know, the drilled brakes, full brakes, front and rear. The original ones that was on here, they were all like rusted out, so I got the correct ones that won't, you know, rust out and stuff. And they're great. They bite well. A little bit squeaky because these are ceramic pads, so they are a little squeaky at, you know, light braking, but they perform extremely well. Again, got those from my company that I get all my parts from, that I working on. More with that later. I'm waiting for some things to finalize before I bring you guys in on that. But let's see. So yeah, that's wheels, tires, suspension, brakes. All that's been done to this car. So that was the biggest thing that this car really needed, because it hadn't been touched in almost 100,000 miles. I mean, even the top mounts for the stock suspension were like crumbling. It was so bad. Like, this car rode like, I always compare it to like if you don't have any cartilage in your knee. It's just like bone on bone. It's just horrible. Yep, doctor's chair on the move. So yeah, highly recommend all those parts. And also I did the PASM disabled thing, so I got the Foxwell computer thing for the OBD code reader, and you're able to disable that. So I did that. I did a video on that as well. So yeah, So no errors as far as my PASM. It's good. Let's see, moving on. What else? Anything else on the wheels? No, I think that's it. Yep. Highly recommend you doing that if you get one of these cars. It just makes the world of difference, especially if you're older one. You just want to get all that stuff addressed. Yeah. Suspension is extremely responsive, very comfortable, not too harsh, but gives you the right confidence with this car. So yeah, moving on. What else? Did lighting, full lighting. So I did the Morimoto headlights, tail lights, and side markers. Love how that came out. And then I just got some Amazon LED fog lights. And yeah, I mean, it makes the world of difference. It looks so clean and modern. Morimoto they just do it well. I love their tail lights. I think those are my favorite, honestly. The way it changes the back end of the car, especially because I don't have like a spoiler on there, so it just makes it look super nice. Oh, I did the black stone guards. It was funny because when I sent it to my body shop guy who did my full paint job, so I got the car completely repainted. I'm running out of wheel cleaner. All good. Good enough. When I got the car repainted, I was like, yeah, I want to do the black things. And he was like, he didn't tell me, but he said, like, at first he was like apprehensive. Like, I'm not sure how that's going to look. But he said once he saw it on there, he was like, oh man, like it's perfect. It makes the most sense on this color. And I agree. I'm glad I went with that. I just kind of wanted to do a nod to the retro styling of the older turbos and stuff like that. So yeah, did that. Again, got the car completely repainted. So that was about almost 10,000 for that. But it was so warranted. This car was beat to shit. After I took the old PPF off, the front bumper was trashed. The hood was trashed. There was so many scratches on like each panel or deep scratches, that it was just like it couldn't be blended. I couldn't do one part of it and blend it because then there was a scratch there that needed to be fixed. So it was just like, you know what? Just get the whole damn thing painted. And after the show, I'm going to polish and coat it. For now, I'm gonna eventually do PPF up front. I'm gonna do polish and coat for now. See how that looks, see how that holds up. And yeah. Ugh. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a pre-wash, just cause it gives me more time to talk and bullshit with you guys. So I'll do a pre-wash instead of a rinse, and then rinse, and then go back and do the contact wash. So I did a gentle snow foam and some DIY detail rinseless wash in here. So that should do a good job of like encapsulating any surface dirt. It's just dusty as shit right now. Not gonna foam that much, but I don't mind. So I'm gonna let that do its thing. Moving on. So what else did I do? Exterior is pretty much done because I did the full paint job. I did interior, so I color matched the interior center console to the exterior of the paint. Came out great. I also did a bunch of ren line bits in there, so did the floor, the track floor mats. Came out great. The floor pedals. Get some of this water off. Did the floor pedals, the floor mats, the phone mount. What else is in there? Also did the numeric short shifter, which is amazing. So when I bought the car, they said that they did the clutch at the dealership. I don't trust it. It doesn't feel like it. So eventually I will go and do a clutch flywheel upgrade as well. But and then the interior did the Titan roll bar, which matches the seat backs and the gray trim. It's gray and silver trim inside, and it matches it like spot on. The finish is called Thundercloud. So that came out great. And then other than that, that was pretty much it for the interior. The ren line parts adds to the silver. It all pops. Love how I love ren line. I got a lot of ren line parts for the Targa and for this. So they do right by me. So I continue to support and rock their stuff. Yeah, let's get this thing rinsed off. Where's my water hose? All right. So yeah, and then I did the exhaust, as you guys saw. Again, we got some updates on that. So IRL, spoke with those guys, been working with those guys closely. We speak numerous times. They heard what you guys said. They heard my suggestion. So we are going to do a 200 cell merged X pipe for the rear. No valves. That way it'll just be a quicker, cleaner install, and then have the muffler section as well. So I'm very eager to see how that's going to sound. Should get that in maybe at the end of February or early March. Of course, once I get it in, I'm gonna go ahead and install it. I might go ahead and replace the O2 sensors while I'm in there because I think they were the original ones. So yeah, that's gonna be great. Get this thing. It sounds great now, but you know, I want to have a full kit, full setup, exhaust setup, and then also being able to offer that guy to you guys as well. And I also will have discount codes. I'm working in collaboration with them now, so I share my discount code with you guys, and you guys can get some money off of your exhaust. It's already going to be priced very well, and yeah, I mean, definitely excited about that. All right, so let's do some soap for the wash. All right. Got that done. So the good thing about using a rinseless wash inside of your snow foam is that it, you know, it just holds so well on the paint, which is great. So you don't got to rush. And it adds a lot of lubrication, and with better lubrication, less scratches, which is what you want. So yeah, 7 months of ownership. I think I added it all up before I did the video, obviously. I'm at about 25,000 into this car, which isn't bad considering everything that I've done. That's a full repaint, wheels, tires, suspension, brakes, full interior, the roll cage. Did the spark plugs, so that's including the maintenance items, spark plugs, oil change, coil packs, all of that stuff. Did a full alignment. I'm at negative 1.2 camber in the rear, negative 2 in the front, negative 2 in the rear. And yeah, that's everything. All the lighting done. I paid about 35,000 for the car. Bought this car sight unseen, which was insane. Bought this car without even going to look at it. Bought it from Texas. It was at Auto Nation. Horrible fucking dealership. Don't ever work with them. But they had this car listed as Guards Red and an automatic. It's obviously not Guards Red. It's not an automatic. So, 2 owners. The last owner had it for about 14 years. And I mean, he drove it, which is great. It's what you want in these type of cars. You want people to drive these cars because that's what preserves them the most. These cars want to be driven. So yeah, sight unseen. Got the car. Realized it was solid, but the suspension was so bad. The paint was not good. The interior. It was just a worn car, which is fine. But, you know, I've gotten it to where it is now. And honestly, I'm extremely happy with how it turned out. Oh, the bumper. I did the Suncoast Aero Kit bumper. And then I have to get the inlets installed. My body shop, they're gonna do that for me. But yeah, did that as well. So that changes the front end a lot. And I mean, it's honestly my favorite, honestly. I think until I get the RWB, the 997 is my favorite Porsche in the garage. Let me know in the comments what's your favorite. I'll be eager to know. Targa's nice, super fun, it's a classic. I gotta get the engine looked at and rebuilt because it leaks like crazy and I don't like it. I'm gonna do that this year. But you know, doing all that work to that car, it's been fun. But this one, yeah, definitely my favorite, just because of the size. It's the perfect size Porsche. Not too big, not too small. Got just enough technology, but it's got that feel, that analog that you want. And then with getting the suspension done, this thing just drives so fucking good. So good. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. It's crazy because like, so what, that's about 60 grand to this car. It's not bad. It's got 101,000 miles on it. That's not bad. And in this color, and yeah, I just think I did it right. I did right by it. You know, I was gonna do an indecent wide body on the 997, but I was like, I'm gonna keep it narrow body, just because of the color and how it looks, and I wanted to do RWB. But yeah. 997, aka Noir. Had one of my friends asked me why I wash the car in the garage as opposed to outside. It is a little bit messy in the garage. My driveway slopes out that way, so as long as I open up that door, it does have good drainage, and then I have my floor squeegee. But honestly, it's the sun. East facing house, the sun is just always shining on the front of the house. So it's just, I don't like rushing, and I don't want to like be fighting the sun, the water spots, all that stuff. It just gets stupid. So I just make it a priority to keep enough things out of my garage so that I can wash the cars in the garage. So yeah, and it's cooler. Yeah, and I can make my videos like this, you know, I can take my time, which is great. So that's looking good there. Yep. So what's next? What's gonna be next for the 997? Oh, what's my plans? I wouldn't say what's next. I don't know what's gonna be next. My plans, future plans for this car, pretty simple. I like where it's at now. So I like the wheels. Probably keep the wheels. Again, like I said, I might look into getting a clutch replacement. Just to have that dialed in and sorted. And then my ultimate goal is to do, you ready for this? I want to do an LS swap in this car. So this car has 100,000 miles. If you know anything about water cooled, this generation Porsche, it's a time bomb. It's ticking time bomb. It's only a matter of time where this motor will cease to function. So I could, of course, build it to a 4.1, Porsche motor, but for the cost and the amount of the difference in horsepower that you get, it's just not, it doesn't make sense to me. Whereas I can get a complete LS conversion. LS motor weighs a little bit less than this motor, or about the same. So the weight distribution is still the same. The kit mates up to the Porsche transmission and the clutch and everything. So you get the same driving characteristics, just got a different sound. But it's a more reliable motor, easier to work on. And it's gonna make about 500 horsepower. So can't beat that. I'll probably do when I do that, I'll probably do a GT3 rear center exit setup as well. And yeah, I think that'd look really good. And it'll sound amazing. So yeah, that's the ultimate goal. Or it's gonna happen. I'm gonna do it. It's just a matter of when. I'm in no rush. This car's fine. Motor's fine. It's running good. I'm just gonna keep driving it, enjoying it. And when that time comes, then I'll make that play. But I won't do it preemptively. But yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's annoying. It's just dripping. It's like torture. So yeah, and I'm trying to think what else. Any other updates? I think that's pretty much it as far as the car. Channel updates, just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, making more content. Got a lot of things happening in my life coming up this year, so you guys are gonna see some changes, but all good, it's for the better, and it's gonna be great. I'm excited for it all. This car is just fucking amazing. Love it. salvage. Oh man. All right, get these wheels dried. Get my tire dressing on. See, again, like if I was out in the sun, I'll be drenched in sweat, like trying to hurry up and do everything. I just take my time. Let the water sit. I got hard water at this house, so I didn't get a water softener. But yeah, oh good. First world problems. But definitely appreciate the support and love and comments that I get. I hope you guys are enjoying the DIY detail stuff. That's been pretty fun. I'll be dropping another video with that on Monday. I'm going to be actually prepping this car for coating, so that video will be me washing, polishing, or decontamination, polishing this car for coating. So very, very excited for that, because you know this color is so nice, and I just wanted to shine at its highest glory. And that coating, I might do the stack. It's called a stack, where you blend the 3-year and the 5-year coating. So it's gonna add so much, you know, depth, slickness, wet to the paint. It's gonna be crazy. Got that done. Put that over there. Let's get some, get these windows cleaned. What's you guys' goal 2025, man? Shit, this year's about to be crazy. We got Trump in office. A lot of things already starting to happen. I know if the interest rate starts to drop, it's gonna get wild. It's gonna be great. But even outside of that, it doesn't matter who's in office. Like, you got a personal responsibility to do your shit. Take care of yourself, take care of your family. So, definitely would like to know what you guys plan on doing and what you guys want to see more of from me. I will try to deliver. Whatever that may be. No feet, though. No feet stuff. Not done that. Since retired my feet stuff. Just tire dressing, all this stuff. Again, I'm still, even though it's not a Monday video, it's DIY detail, baby. Link down in the description if you want to get you some products using my coupon code. Yeah, hook yourself up. These products work great. They're simple. They just do what they're supposed to do. No crazy things, no, fucking crazy dilutions and magic potions you gotta do to make them work. They just work. And yeah, it's my favorite line of products, no question. And the cost, they don't cost like a crazy amount of money. Like, you're not having to, go crazy. And when you're spending so much money on products that you have to use so much of in order for them to work, and so they don't last long. So with these, a little bit goes a long way. You have to train yourself to use less, which is a good problem to have. So yeah, all about it. All about it. All right. So all I'm gonna do now is do a final wipe down of the car, and then just to kind of make sure I got everything and got all the water off. That's pretty much it. I didn't use the blower. Just didn't feel like it. I like to use it though, but not today. Yeah, this water just pools up here. Definitely pulls in the taillights. Damn. Bit in there. Oh, let him rock chip. Fuck. Right there. God damn. All right, that shit is done. Let's get it out in the sun. See where we're at. Don't forget to wait your 6 seconds. All right. See what we're looking like. Looking pretty good. Again, some light scratches on there, to be expected. It's not perfect, especially coming out of paint. You know, you get the buffing, marring, and stuff like that. Done a few washes on the car. But yeah, other than that, shit is nice. Looks great in the sun. Such a beautiful paint. Yeah, well, yeah, that's everything you need to know about the 997, where I'm at, how much I've spent, everything I've done, what's next. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and more to come, more great content. Keep being great, keep tapping in, and catch you guys on the next one. Peace.